Are you guys ready for part 2 of my perfume collection? Because it's finally here. I know it's been a little while since I posted my last video, but you guys have been asking me nonstop for part 2, so let's get into it. I'm still getting questions on the daily about what perfume I'm wearing, what my go-to perfume is, what my signature perfume is, and honestly that's such a hard question to answer because I feel like I'm obsessed with perfume. I wear maybe 2 to 3 perfumes a day because I do have like my gym perfume, I have after the gym, and then I have like my bedtime perfume. Yes, I'm one of those girls that wears perfume to bed. I just like to smell really good, okay? I'm known for smelling good. I'm that girl that always just smells amazing. You didn't hear it from me, okay? You heard it from my family, so go ask them. This is in no particular order. I just kind of want to get through my whole collection and share the perfumes that I own. Always exploring when it comes to perfume. I'm always buying old fragrances, new fragrances. It doesn't matter. I'm not a snob when it comes to perfume. I feel like I just love anything that smells good. It doesn't matter the price tag. As long as something smells amazing, I'll wear it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's men's, women's, children's. Like, I'm gonna be wearing it. It doesn't matter, okay? And also, please don't get offended if I say I don't like a certain perfume. What works for you may not work for me. We all have a different body chemistry. So the first fragrance I want to share with you guys is MAC Velvet Teddy. This is what it looks like, you guys. This is so good. I will say it's not for everyone. It's super bold, smoky, definitely tobacco in this. I remember the first time I smelled this perfume, I actually really hated it and I almost like choked on it when I sprayed it because that tobacco, if you are not into fragrance, if you're not into different notes, different type of like scents, if you're a very girly, floral, sweet type of girl, this is not for you. This is gonna scare you off, girl. It's gonna scare you. And honestly, for the same reason why it scared me, it's that tobacco. The tobacco note in this, although to my nose now, it is very creamy, very sweet. And I do like the tobacco in this. I feel like it just smells very unique. Again, you gotta be a bold bitch to wear this. And also the people around you may not like this. Like, again, perfume is very subjective. It depends on your body chemistry. It depends on you, your vibe, your whole aura, the type of person you are. Yes, fragrance is that deep. I would wear this on like a night out, a date night, even just a party. This also gives off rich bitch vibes. Like it just does. It just works. Okay, this amazing rich bitch. You got your life together. You're independent. If I could describe this scent, I would describe this as sweet, spicy, warm, tobacco, honey. I get a little bit of vanilla in there. I don't know if there's vanilla in the notes, but I definitely get that vanilla. I get like a toasty, marshmallow, tobacco-y vibe, and I think that's why I'm like so in love with this, although it's like super strong. I feel like this kind of gives me Tom Ford tobacco vanilla vibes. So the main accords for this one are honey, sweet, white floral, warm, spicy, vanilla, powdery, green, amber, and musky. So top notes in this fragrance are tobacco blossom, ginger, bergamot. Middle notes are honey, vanilla, orchid, mimosa. Base notes, tonka bean, musk, and papyrus. I think that's what it is. This is bomb. You don't want to wear this in the summertime. This is literally strictly fall winter, okay? Like, I'm usually not one to say anything, okay? But this, keep it in the winter, honey. Keep it in the winter. I'm gonna try to speed up a little bit. I feel like I was talking a little much, so gotta speed it up. So the next perfume in my collection, now this is a mini only because I had never tried the brand before and I really wanted to dabble a little bit. No, I'm lying. I had only tried one of their fragrance and I wanted to dabble a little bit into their other fragrances, but seeing the price tag, I am just like, I have 2 kids, so I have other things to spend my money on. But Kayali Deja Vu White Flower, this right here, immaculate. Like, it is a true floral fragrance, and that is crazy because I'm not a floral person at all. Like, I am just very repelled honestly by floral fragrances. They just don't mix well with my body chemistry, which is why I tend to stick to my gourmands. I have only wore this one about 2 times, but honestly it smells so good, and it's mainly because I don't really go anywhere like fancy, and I feel like this perfume is very loud and very like out there, like you gotta look good when you wear this. Like, you gotta be dressed up. You gotta match the perfume, okay? You gotta match it. Yeah, super floral. I definitely pick up on that pear note. I've noticed that most perfumes that I own have a note of pear because pear is just delicious. Usually it doesn't matter if it's like a fresh pear, a baked pear, a warm spicy pear. Like, if it has pear in it, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna like it. Main accords for this one are white floral, woody, sweet, tuberose, vanilla, fruity, patchouli, powdery, and animalic. And you definitely get that animalic like quality from it. I don't know how to explain it, but when you smell this, you'll understand. Moving on to the notes, the top notes are gardenia, pear, nectarine. Middle notes are tuberose, orange blossom, Indian jasmine. Base notes are Tahitian vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. Very strong, very long lasting, powerful. Yeah, this projects like a motherfucker on me. Like, she's strong, girl. She's strong. So moving on to a more cozier, everyday signature type of scent. This is YSL Manifesto. This is what she looks like. Such a pretty bottle. This is more like a airy, fluffy, vanilla type of perfume. Like, I get very like calming vibes. So this one, I like to use her when I am just very cozy, very casual, just gonna like go grocery shopping, stay home. I don't know, like I said, this is more of like an everyday signature type of perfume. If you're not huge on like collecting perfumes or like having a huge variety of perfumes and you like a small collection, I feel like this is a good one to have. It stays on, it projects, but it's not loud. Like, you can definitely smell this on you, but in a soft way. It kind of reminds me Dolce & Gabbana Pour Femme. It has that same like vibe to it, airy, fluffy, vanilla, like super easy going. This is like a perfect mom perfume. Like, I don't know what it is. It screams mom. It screams mama to me, okay? Maybe it's like that calming factor from it. I don't know. But main accords are vanilla, woody, fruity, powdery, white floral, aromatic, sweet, green, amber, and warm spicy. And if I squint a lot, it's because I can't see. I literally have like the worst vision ever. So getting into the notes, this has top notes of blackcurrant, bergamot, green notes. Middle notes are jasmine, sambac, and lily of the valley. Base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, and cedar. So to my nose, this is like a very airy, fluffy, creamy, a little bit woody type of vanilla fragrance, but it has like some freshness to it, like a little bit of like a green hint to it, okay? If you get what I'm saying, a green hint to it. The dry down is super nice. The opening, I will say, is a little bit more fresh. So the opening of this is very, I wouldn't describe this as sexy or like seductive or like anything like that. It's fresh, vanilla, comforting. The dry down is very airy and like, I don't know. Like I said, it's a mom fragrance. If you can, get your nose on this. YSL Manifesto. Another favorite in my collection. Like I said, I don't own any perfumes that I don't like. A really good one. Guys, I'm starving right now. It's 9:36 p.m. I'm starving. So next perfume in my collection that I wanted to share with you guys is Mon Guerlain. I don't know if you guys... So a note that I usually struggle with when it comes to perfume is lavender. Lavender is not my cup of tea. It's just not for me. I do own Cloud by Ariana Grande. You guys know that's like my go-to scent. If you don't know, that's literally my signature scent. I wear it all the time. Literally, that perfume should just be called Jocelyn because literally I've gone through like 10 bottles of that since it came out. Like I was saying, lavender and I just don't mix. Like, I never get lavender scented anything unless it has like a hint of marshmallow or sweetness or candy, something. Like, it has to have a little bit of sugar in there. And for that reason is why I love this next perfume so much. So this is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain. This one is a really pretty vanilla, woody, aromatic type of perfume. Yeah, there's definitely like a spicy warmth, gourmand touch. I will admit, I don't like the opening at all. The opening honestly still to this day scares me, and I've worn this quite a bit. I'm like halfway through the bottle. But the dry down on this girl, the dry down, I'd be up in the grocery store getting like whiffs of this perfume as I'm like talking, as I'm bagging my bananas. It's so good. It's so good. So the main accords are vanilla, woody, lavender, aromatic, powdery, balsamic, sweet, warm, spicy, fresh spicy, and iris. Yeah, it definitely has a little bit of like that powdery touch to it. So the top notes to this one are lavender, bergamot. Middle notes are iris, jasmine, sambac, rose. Base notes are Tahitian vanilla. Sorry guys, I'm blind. Coumarin? I don't know what the fuck that says. Australian sandalwood, licorice, benzoin, and patchouli. To my nose, by the time this is like dry on my skin, I don't get the licorice or the lavender. It just dries down very sweet, very gourmand on me. For some reason, perfume likes to dry down sweet on my skin. Like my skin is just meant for sweet perfumes. But yeah, it just, my skin turns this into like a creamy vanilla edible type of like spicy perfume. I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, this is the Eau de Parfum version. I've never tried the EDT or the flankers to this. I've only tried the original. I really want to get my hands on the intense version. So moving into a little bit more luxury type of perfume. This is Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. I have the original black bottle version. I don't think you can get your hands on this one in store anymore. I know that they don't sell this at Sephora, and I think to buy this online it's like $500 to get this version. Oh my god, this literally smells so good. Like, this one smells like a grape marshmallow. Like, it's so good. So I've never actually smelled the version in the white bottle, like the current version. I've never smelled it. People say that it's like a lighter version of this. I don't think you can get your hands on this bottle anymore. I've only seen the white bottles at the stores now. But yeah, this is a very like heavy, sticky, marshmallowy type of perfume. Like, I know Kilian has Princess. Princess has nothing on Love, okay? Like, I own Princess and I like hardly ever reach for that one because I feel like it just like, it disappears. Like, it literally disappears on my skin. And the marshmallow in it is nice, but it doesn't stand out. Like this, period. Okay, like this stands out. I don't know, this is a very heavy marshmallow, very dark. The juice in this bottle is super dark and like heavy. It's kind of like a red tint. I don't know if that's like how the current version is, but I don't know. This is like a very deep, grapey, marshmallowy, candy-like type of fragrance, but still very sophisticated, rich, quality fragrance. Like, you can smell the quality in this. It just smells so good. It just smells amazing, and the bottle is beautiful. I know my nails are not done. I honestly don't ever get my nails done anymore. But yeah, beautiful fragrance, beautiful bottle. Main accords are sweet, white floral, vanilla, caramel, citrus, powdery, musky, and aromatic. So bomb, so good. So the top notes in this are neroli, bergamot, pink pepper, coriander. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce things correctly. Middle notes are orange blossom, jasmine, honeysuckle, rose, iris. Base notes are sugar, vanilla, caramel, musk, and I'll put it on the screen. 10 out of 10 fragrance. Delicious, sexy, sweet, decadent, like so good. Also super heavy. I know I threw shade on Princess. Princess is a good perfume, don't get me wrong, but it is honestly not worth your money. Like, it's honestly not worth your money. Like, it's not worth $130 something for a bottle. Like I said, it smells good. Is it worth your money? Not really. This, on the other hand, I do think is a better marshmallowy heavy fragrance. Is it popular? Yes. Does it smell good? Yes. Does it matter if it's popular? No. Perfume smells different on everybody. I mean, if your whole group of friends has it and you don't want to have it because you want to smell different, then I understand. You know, it's a very likable perfume, so it's understandable that everybody has it. So moving on. So this one I just have to share with you guys. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jean Paul Gaultier, but the Jean Paul Gaultier fragrances, oh my goodness, they are just amazing. Again, not for everyone. They are very heavy, very potent. I just have to recommend this one to you guys. This is Scandal by Night. Look at this bottle. Look at the juice. Look at the legs. Like, isn't that sexy? This is a sexy bottle. It definitely matches the fragrance. Like, Like it just smells so good. Like, oh my gosh, this one I have to spray because you don't even need a lot. This one, honestly, like 2 to 3 sprays and you're good for the rest of the day. This is a super thick, buttery, smooth cherry tuberose. Oh my gosh, it just smells delicious. So this one is definitely very honey, like a very honey heavy type of perfume. A cherry honey bomb. I really pick up on that vanilla and that honey. That cherry as well as the amber in here is just divine. It's one of those perfumes where you're just like, you're on a night out and this is gonna get you so many compliments, so much attention because it's so bold, and that honey in there is just so loud, and that tuberose and that amber. If you're not a tuberose fan or you don't like tuberose in your perfume, honestly stay away from this. She's going to scare you. She's really going to scare you because she scared me when I first got my hands on this, girl. But I'm at the point where I can pull this off. I can wear this and it'll mesh with my skin really nicely. So top notes are honey, bitter orange, citruses. Middle notes are cherry, tuberose, orange blossom, pear, Himalayan, I don't know what that says. Base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, amberwood, and white musk, you guys. A literal cherry honey explosion that will literally stay on your skin for days. I do own the other 2 flankers, but this one right here is heavy. I had to include her today. I just feel like she's perfect for the winter time. She's perfect for the holiday parties. She's perfect for New Year's Eve that's coming up. It's just a very loud, sexy perfume. And I feel like every woman needs a very loud, sexy perfume in their collection. We have to smell sexy. We have to smell good. So Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal by Night, 10 out of 10. Like I'm gonna say with all fragrances in my collection, I recommend. Moving on to another Kayali fragrance. This is Kayali Vanilla 28. The juice in my bottle is so deep, so dark, so like saturated. I feel like even the scent is like a vanilla extract at this point. So this perfume came out in 2018. I remember everybody was going crazy over it. So yeah, this is an older bottle. That is why my juice is so dark. That's what happens over time with fragrances. Like if you don't use them up quickly, they tend to darken up. They tend to get a little bit more concentrated. Especially if your perfume has vanilla or patchouli, it's really going to grow on that note. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. So this is like a very deep vanilla, brown sugar, woody, musky type of perfume. A little spicy. When you first spray this, girl, be careful because yeah, you will choke. Like this bitch choked me when I first sprayed it. Another one of those perfumes where I don't really like the opening, but the dry down is Chef's Kiss. So good. As you can tell, I've used up quite a bit of this perfume. This is another one of those perfumes that I love to mix and layer with other fragrances. I just feel like the dry down on this is really nice, very sweet and soft. I'm not gonna lie and say that it projects a whole lot, and I think that is why I've been able to have this bottle for so long. I think it's just because it doesn't project as much as I wish it would. And even when you overspray this, it gets to the point where it kind of smells weird because you oversprayed it. So yeah, I try not to overspray her. I feel like less is better with this one. Like I'm not saying do 2 sprays and you're good. Like I am a heavy sprayer, but again, just the projection is kind of weak on this one. And I think that is why I had the impression that Kayali fragrances were not like super strong or were like worth it. I'm not saying they're not worth it. This scent specifically is just not loud enough for me, but it's a really pretty scent regardless. Really pretty vanilla, brown sugar, musky type of perfume. It's super mature as well. It's not a sweet, young type of vanilla. This has top notes of vanilla orchid, jasmine, middle notes of brown sugar, tonka bean, and base notes of amber, musk, amberwood, and patchouli. I don't know, there's something in this that like when I spray it, it just chokes me. Like it's very spicy. I don't know if it's the musk, Anyway, another really good Kayali perfume. I want to try like all her perfumes. Literally the whole line looks amazing to me, and I'm so intrigued by like every perfume that they have. Like that's my dream, to just one day I'm gonna be reviewing the whole lineup of the Kayali perfumes. You just watch. You just watch. Gosh, this smells so good. So moving on to a newer addition in my collection. This is the Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0 Cloud Intense. This is pretty much just a deeper version of the original Cloud, and this is just like a creamier, deeper, like more intense version. I pick up on the whipped cream a lot. I don't pick up on lavender. I don't think this one has lavender. Like I smell a very airy, sweet whipped cream vanilla. So I own the original one, and I wear the original one literally every single day. And I bought the intense version because I'm obsessed with the original, so I thought I'd be obsessed with this version as well. And I'm not saying that I'm not, but it just kind of smells like the original version. So yes, of course I'm obsessed with it. I don't know, like I guess I haven't been able to play with this one as much because I'm always wearing the original. It smells good. I wouldn't say pass up on it. If you have the original, you probably don't need this. Honestly, it smells the same. Main accords are musky, sweet, amber, woody, powdery, electronic, vanilla, lavender, and coconut. I know people have issues with the original and the longevity. I don't have any issues with longevity with the original nor with this one. Again, I'm really good with sweet perfumes. They like to stay on me. They like to work with me. So Cloud 2.0 I recommend as much as I recommend the original, except for this one isn't as fresh. So this one has the note of ambroxan, which the first one doesn't. So I think this just like makes it deeper, makes it sweeter. I don't know, like this is a very like everyday type of perfume. I'm not gonna say it's like wear it out to a party, wear it out to, you know, like this again is just a very perfect everyday perfume. This is why it's my signature scent. It's very sweet, very like, I don't know, it just really meshes with me as a person, and that's why I'm obsessed. The original one is a little bit more masculine, I guess. People say it has a little bit of a masculine touch, which it doesn't on me. I am a huge Ariana Grande perfume fan. Like I love her perfumes. They just all really mix well with my skin and my body chemistry. So yeah, I always recommend the Ariana perfumes. This is a sweeter version of the original. This one I recommend. Good bedtime scent, good scent for school, good scent for brunch with your girls, good scent for breakfast. Like it's just an easy, sweet smell. So moving on to another favorite in my collection. This one right here is Moschino Gold Fresh Couture. This one smells really good, really like fresh, fruity, woody. I wish that this sprayed from like right here, but it doesn't. It doesn't. You have to pop the cap off, sadly. This is very like tropical-ish, floral, but deep. It has some woodiness to it, which is crazy because I used to hate woody fragrances. Like I feel like recently I'm like, okay, this smells kind of good. Like it has a woody hint. It smells kind of good. It's sitting on my skin nicely. Yeah, this is a really pretty, fruity, woody type of perfume. I think the reason why I can pull off this perfume, although it has wood, like a wood note in there, is because of all the fruits. Yeah, it's like a fruity cocktail with like some woodiness, some depth. It has some patchouli in there. I know there's vanilla in there as well, because this is a really good one for like family get-togethers, family dinners, even like the holidays, honestly. If you want something fruity but still woody, still very like winter appropriate, not summer. This doesn't scream summer to me, but I have worn this in the summer. I feel like this one you can get away with wearing all year round because of the notes. Like they just mix so well together, and like there's nothing too warm, there's nothing too sweet, too musky. Like this is just a good all year round perfume. So top notes in this one are pear, mango, white peach, rhubarb leaf, grapefruit, mandarin orange. Wow, literally a fruit explosion. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm like getting to know my scent palette a lot more. She is grown. She's a fruity, woody, grown perfume, okay? Not senora. I'm not saying you have to be a senora to wear this, but you definitely gotta be like 25. I would say like 22 and up. Like, you know, someone in their 20s, like mid 20s up, because this is kind of heavy, I feel like, for a high schooler. But you know, do you? If you like wearing heavy perfume, wear heavy perfume, girl. Like, that was me. I was wearing fucking Can from Paris Hilton in high school. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Yeah, this is a super pretty perfume. I feel like you could wear this every day. You could dress this up, you could dress this down. It's just a really nice fruity woody perfume, and I feel like it just smells so good, and I can smell this for hours. This is one of those that when you like walk past somebody, you leave a whole trail behind you. And I know because my man always tells me that I smell really good. He always tells me that he can smell this on me. But yeah, another really good perfume, another recommendation. Honestly, every perfume in my collection, I recommend. Okay guys, so moving on to another fluffy, cuddly type of perfume. This is Poison Girl by Dior. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. This one reminds me of like, again with my marshmallows, but I just smell an orange flavored marshmallow when I smell this. Like literally, it smells like an orange marshmallow. Like when I smell the dry down, it smells like if it's like the powder sitting on top of the marshmallow, like an orange flavored marshmallow, and it has like that powderiness that sits on the marshmallows. It just smells like that. Like you opened up a bag of like mini orange flavored marshmallows and you're just like sniffing the bag like. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but the atomizer on this, oh my gosh, the way it sprays, the way it smells, oh my gosh. So the opening is very fresh, very citrus. Like it literally smells like somebody's peeling an orange right next to you. That's like the opening of this. But then when it dries down, it starts to get very sweet, very like powdery, vanilla-y. I believe it does have some amber notes in this as well. So it's not like totally sweet candy type of perfume. There's like some depth, but it's not as deep as the Eau de Parfum, because this is the Eau de Toilette. I don't know if I said that. I know that the EDP is like a deep balsamic, just like rich version with some almond in it. I don't think this has almond in it, but yeah, right off the bat, a very citrusy type of perfume. Don't be scared when you first spray this on you. It is very citrusy and it might like sting your nose a little bit. I remember I sneezed the first time I sprayed this because it has those citruses in the top of the perfume, but once it dries down, you get to that sweetness, that fluffiness that I'm talking about, and that's like where all the magic happens. Definitely get your nose on this if you can. So the top notes for this are frosted orange, bitter orange, lemon. Middle notes are neroli, orange blossom, rose, damask rose. Base notes are vanilla, caramel, tonka bean, heliotrope, and cashmerian. I love this. Like I honestly didn't think I would love this as much as I do, but apparently I do because I'm going through the little bottle. I say little as if it's little. This is literally a full-size bottle. But it smells delicious, amazing, fluffy, perfect like cuddle type of perfume once it dries down. Okay, so another one in my collection is Black Opium by YSL. I know, basic bitch, but it smells really good. Like, you can't hate on something that smells good, you know? I really want to try the intense version. They have so many flankers of this fragrance that I didn't even know that the whole line was as big as it is. This right here is just your basic vanilla, coffee, tonka bean, patchouli type of perfume. I feel like there's a few other fragrances that smell similar to this, but this is just like a staple. Top notes in this perfume are pear, pink pepper, orange blossom. Middle notes are coffee, jasmine, bitter almond, and licorice. Base notes are vanilla, patchouli, cedar, and cashmere wood. Just very vanillic, very coffee. I get tonka bean. Main accords are vanilla, coffee, sweet spicy, white floral, soft spicy, fruity, woody, powdery, and balsamic. She works. The last perfume I'm going to be sharing with you guys is actually my scent of the day. It's the Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This one I always talk about. I know I do, but it's because it smells honestly divine. So good. This is super feminine, super sexy, seductive. Like you just like, it lures you in, if you know what I mean. It just lures you in. Like you just smell good. It's a deep vanilla, but it's not like a basic perfume. Like I don't have anything like this in my collection, so I really, really like this. I find that this one specifically just stays on literally for hours. Like this one, when I get it in my hair accidentally, like I could smell it in my hair for like up to 2 to 3 days. Like it just stays there. Main accords are woody, vanilla, fruity, soft, spicy, powdery, floral, white floral, musky, green, and sweet. I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a pattern within my fragrances that I own. I like very specific notes, and like I can already tell if like there's a new perfume coming out. I look at the notes and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna love this or I'm gonna hate it. Like I can already tell if I'm gonna love a fragrance just based off the notes. And this one, period, like it just smells so good. It smells so good. So this one has top notes of blackcurrant, pink pepper, bergamot, middle notes of jasmine, sambac, jasmine, and jasmine tea. Base notes are bourbon, vanilla, cashmerian, and a woody note. I can't pronounce the name of it, but I will enter a little screenshot for you guys. Oh my gosh, like it just smells so good. This one smells really good. This one reminds me of like a deep version of the Armani C, the one in the red bottle. I don't own that one, but I remember smelling that and it reminded me of this, but this is like a deep version of that scent. I think it's the bourbon vanilla in this that really like deepens up the scent. I will say be careful with spraying this because it's pretty strong and I feel like you'll smell this. Like I remember wearing this to a 15 and I could literally smell it on me. I was hugging everyone. They were all telling me I smelled good. They could all smell it. But yeah, if I could describe this in my own words, I would say this is I would describe this as a sweet, woody, smoky perfume. Like there's something in this that gives it a little bit of like a smoky scent. Like something about this perfume gives off a smoky vibe, like very sweet, woody, vanilla, smoky. For some reason, you do get the fruitiness as well, but I feel like that bourbon vanilla just like really takes over this perfume. So if you want something fruity but still deep, a little bit of smokiness to it, this is the one for you. I recommend. Smells so good. Again, this is not a perfume that I wear in the summertime just because of how heavy and smoky this is on my skin, but I would recommend for fall and winter 100%. 100%, girl. We're gonna go ahead and spray her because she just smells amazing and I just want to, oh my gosh, I wish you guys could just I wish you guys could just smell how good this smells. I feel like that girl when I wear this. This is just giving what she's supposed to give, so. But yeah, guys, that was part 2 of my perfume collection. I hope you guys liked it. What perfume are you guys wearing today? Let me know in the comments down below. Or if there's a perfume that you want to try from this little bundle that I shared with you guys, let me know. But other than that, thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And yeah, you guys, stay smelling bomb, stay smelling good, stay making these girls mad. I'm gonna try to edit this and get this up like literally the day after I film this so I can work on part 3 for you guys because I have so many requests to share my perfumes with you guys, and I actually have a Instagram dedicated to my perfume collection. I also have a TikTok just for my perfume. I'm gonna go ahead and link both of those in the description box for you guys. But yeah, that's going to be all. I love you guys. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching me. See you guys in my next video.